What's up you guys, this is Rukov for Hand of the Week number 11, and before we start I want to urge you guys to take active participation into those episodes because it's free and you can ask as many questions as you want and I'll answer most of you or all of you, and I might include some of the questions in the next video, or the same goes also for the hands that you're sending me. I will include them in the next video, so take full advantage of what I'm doing right here. Before we start, I want to urge you not only to watch those videos but actively to ask questions if you have any. Send me hands on the addresses that I've listed below into the description and basically be active. The only way to get knowledge is if you ask, and at the end of the day, if you ask a question you're going to be stupid for a minute. If you don't ask a question you're going to be stupid for a lifetime. So with that said, let's go to the hand. Now today I've prepared, a student of mine sent me a big database, and today I've actually picked 13 hands. All of them are aces. I don't know how they end. What I did is I just went to the highest. Let me actually show you. I went to basically the highest hands and I just picked the biggest pots, and that's how I'm gonna do the review today. I'm gonna see the hands one by one. There are some pots for full stack, there are some pots not for full stack. But all in all, there are 13 hands. I'm gonna go pretty quickly on them because most of them will be stack off pretty much. But I'm sure there's gonna be something wrong with sizings or post-flop play, things like that. So we are playing 10 no limit, which is 5-10 cents. It's in euro. I do not know the website. I see it's not in dollars, so it's not going to be in PokerStars. Or actually PokerStars also has dollars. But anyways, let's go with the hand. Now this is a big size open. I don't know why he opened it to 35. Maybe he saw something in this guy that, he's calling too much. I don't know the deal, but 35 is a big open. I usually open way less than that. I usually open 2.2 big blinds or 2 big blinds. Actually from the button. But cool, we got 3 bets to 110. Great, we're gonna go for a 4 bet for something along the lines of 230 to 260. Sure, 260 is fine. And now we're hoping basically for him to go all in. If he doesn't go all in, we're just gonna take a flop. He just calls, that's fine. It's a 4 bet pot, so the SPR is pretty good. Pretty much any flop we're gonna be betting here. Pretty much any, yeah. Very specific boards we're not going to be betting in the 4 bet pot. The ranges are very narrow, so I put the other guy on aces, kings, queens, ace, king, maybe jacks, I guess, but that's pretty much as low as I'm going to go. That's just a general rule of thumb. He can also have, ace 3 offsuit. Sometimes they have that stupid thing. Alright, that's a good board. Let's see what he does. He checks. Here I'm thinking we're gonna bet some like 240, something along those lines, and turn is a push, and that will be it. No, that would not be a check here. I will not be checking here. Yeah, I get it. We still keep all of the overpairs in his range and the ace king, but the pot is so big, I don't know. I'll bet there. I know there's only like one combo of ace king here that actually we're scared of, ace king of spades. He doesn't have that many combos of ace king because we're blocking the ace king, so the majority is going to be over pairs. But yeah, I would maybe check here if I have the ace of spades, but no, I'm going to be betting here. Play the hand straightforward. Don't be smart, be wise. Just do not make something that you need, that's going to create a problem later on that you need to solve. Just play the hand in a way that, and live your life in a way that there is no problems to solve. It's a 9. I mean, I don't think he's gonna have 9s or anything. I don't know if he comes up with 9-7 or 9-10. I mean 9-8 and 9-10. It's just a stupid play a stupid thing for him to 3-bet in the first place with those hands. Although there was a time that I used to 3-bet with city connectors. I thought that's the way to go. I still see people doing it. They do not realize a lot of fundamentals of the game to do that. Let's see what happens. Bet 260, I mean, call. I mean, we're on this point here, basically bluff catching here. I mean, if you're gonna do that, you're better off just bet the flop. That's just, I don't like that hand. Okay, the guy has tens. Sure. Good. I don't like how you play the hand. Not that there was going to be anything different. It's just I like to see bet on the flop and ship it on the turn. Let's see the next hand. All right, like the sizing. He opens for min from middle position. I like the sizing here. That's good, just ship it. Okay, good, that's easy hand. There's nothing to say. Great, next. All right, limp, we ISO to 45, that's good. $4, $3.98, $3.97. I'm definitely gonna get both of them in, which is great. 505. If you go to the higher sizing, so that's basically that's a big size. He needs 30% now. I'll give him a little bit of a price. I'm in position. I have aces. Like, they need to have something to call me, and I would like both of them to call me or both of them to go all in. Either way, if he is going all in, he's gonna go all in even if we make it $4, you know, $3.97. And he's gonna go all in even if we make it $5, so it doesn't matter. I would say make it $4, but you know, 1 cent to 3 cents under $4. Like I teach my students to make it to look better. But that's a big sizing and it's 505. Make it $4.95, man. Like, it's 10 cents. Not a big difference, but it does make the difference. The small details make the difference. All right, so we basically achieved the same result that we would have with $3.99. But yeah, I don't like that. It's cosmetics, but I think you're gonna get way more folds with 505 compared to if you make it $3.99. You're gonna get more calls there. And my goal is to get all of the money in. The more, if I have to put all of my money in pre-flop versus 6 players, I will. Versus 20 players, I will. All right, it's straightforward. Easy, jacks, all right, easy game. Now, for all of you here that say that I always lose with aces, I always lose with aces. Jesus Christ, would you like check your database? So at the end I'll show the database with the aces so you can see how much he's winning or losing, because I'm really tired of hearing that, oh, I'm always losing with aces. Just shut up and just play the game correctly and don't expect to win every time with aces, and that's it. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a hand. I mean, no one told you that you're gonna win with it 100% of the time. So please cut it up. I mean, cut it out. Alright, here we're gonna make it $1, like, you know, 95 cents. Yeah! Cool. Alright, 3 players, great, let's take a flop. This guy's short, if you notice, so pot is $3, he got $3. If we bet like $1 on the flop or 95 cents, maybe he calls, maybe he ships all in, we call, he calls. Well, let's see what's gonna happen. Alright. I mean, what are you trying to do here? You trying to not give this guy room to breathe? No. So, all in all, the way I see this hand getting played out is we bet 95 cents. This guy folds or calls, I don't care what he does. Hopefully he calls. And this guy ships it. So when you leave the fish a room to breathe and a room to think that if they ship it all in, they can make you fold, they will. They feel better. Now if you make it like $3, he knows that, you know, he feels like kind of squeezed. He feels like he doesn't have any room to do anything. It's like he has to give you his money. They don't like that. So your goal and objective is to make the fish very happy to give the money and like with pleasure to give the money away. And that's what you have to master if you want to, you know, succeed in poker. No one likes to, it's something along the lines of the saying that no one likes to be sold, but they like to buy. You know what I mean? No one likes to be be told, hey, you have a dumb hand, but you cannot fold, so you gotta give me the money. Every now and then you're gonna get a fold from them, and that means less revenue for us. So make sure that they transfer their money into your bank account, but with pleasure. You know what I mean? Hope I explained that correctly. So I don't like the bet here. Sure, I mean, we're calling here anyways. Great, yeah. We're not folding. There is points for me to make a read. We're not going to be folding aces here. There's so many flush draws and straight draws like that guy might have. We really don't care about what that guy has. And he might also, both of them might have a jack. 10-9, anything that is like suited for the flush, 6, 7, 7, 9, jack of spades and some other spade. It's just so many things here, but we're not folding. Like king jack, a top pair and a flush draw. There you go, bam. I mean, we dodged a lot of bullets here. Actually, we're like with 50% or something like that. 42, yeah. But I mean, good. All right, I think there's gonna be time for just one more hand. I'm not sure. I'm seeing the timer here is like, I think it's gonna be the last hand that I'm gonna look, because we're already over 10 minutes, I think. And I'm going to continue next time with the other aces. Raise 35, we want to make it like 95 cents, or maybe actually here we can make it a little bit more. So 3-betting out of position, it's quite interesting to me, because I've heard both sides of the coin, what sizing do we want to make it, and both of the sides of the coin have their pros and cons. For example, we want to 3-bet less so we don't play pot out of position. That is big, but then we give him a lot of odds to call, like we give him better odds to call to the opponent. Or if we make it bigger sizing, because we want to disincentivize the opponent to call. We want him to fold more often, but then if they call, we play a pot out of position that is bigger. So maybe you want to gauge it by the player, or just hit the standard, you know, kind of almost 3x. So maybe here we want to make it like $1. The reason being is, if we don't know the player, we might want to play, you know, in a vacuum. If we do know the player, now we're gonna see how much he opens, we're gonna see how much he folds and calls versus 3-bet, and then we're gonna see how often he continues on the flop. For example, if he calls a lot pre-flop, but then he folds flop or turn versus c-bet, we're gonna make it bigger sizing and then c-bet every board, so he can call spree and then fold. If he folds a lot versus 3-bet, we want to make a smaller sizing so we can incentivize him to call, which is, you know, pretty obvious. We have aces, we want him to call. 115, that's on the bigger side. It's fine. I've already explained what the difference is, but either way, I was going to make it 105. Now, obviously, we bet here some like 140, 130. That's the bigger side. Like, you're basically killing him. You also had the flush card here, so in case a flush card comes, you have a blocker to a flush and you have a backdoor. I don't see the reason of such a big bet. Are we deep? $14? Yeah, we're a little bit deep. Okay, I did not see that. Maybe that's why the reason sizing's like that. I missed that. He calls, turns a 9, that's fine. I mean, what am I putting that guy on? You know, ace king, ace queen, ace jack, maybe ace 10. They like to call with, you know, 10 9, 10 jack, suited connectors. Here we're gonna continue something like 425 and then ship the river. Good. All right, that was the last hand, guys, because we kind of went over the 10-minute mark, and I really wanted to remind you guys to smash the like button, and I forgot. But if you don't mind, help me out, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithms. And if you wanna, you know, get a notification every time I post a video, which for now it's Friday, at 1 p.m. or 13 o'clock Eastern time, which is New York or Miami time, however you wanna, you know, see it. If you wanna get notified, subscribe also to the channel and click the bell thing there. Let me just show you this with the graph. All right, this is the graph for the aces. We've had aces 277 times. As you can see, the graph is all the way up. But and in big blinds, if you want to see it, I mean, it's just, come on, guys. I mean, you don't always lose with aces. That's just stupid. Just because you lost a couple times, which is normal. And as you can see, we're still running under EV, and it's by a lot. All in, the net one is 1400 big blinds, the EV is 1600 big blinds. So that's basically 200 big blinds under EV. That's 2 stacks. Which is not, I mean, it's not that much. I mean, come on. It's not the aces that are at fault because you're losing. Maybe you have other hands that because of those hands you're a losing player. It's not the aces. Aces are very easy to play. They're pretty straightforward, as we, you know, saw in this episode. But yeah, all in all, that's it for now. I'll see you in the next episode, and, you know, keep grinding and good luck on the table, guys.